my free Skool community is ranked in the top 30 of all Skool communities inside of tech and gets hundreds of activities every single day because of these 4 simple steps that I'm going to be breaking down in this video. Now, my free Skool community has around 450 members as of this video. And every single day, at the end of the day, what I go ahead and do is I make a welcome post welcoming every single person that has joined this community today. Now, at the start, I wasn't getting many people every single day. So what I was doing was that I had a high-level automation set in the background that the second someone would join my community, it would send an alert to my phone letting me know of this, and I would jump right into my community and welcome every single different member in their very own post. And what this meant is that, first of all, I increased naturally the engagement by having 1 post per new member that joins. And second, people that were active inside of the community would start posting, and every single time that I posted a welcome, they would reply and welcome them in again. Now, this by itself is a very, very good way of getting people to engage. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that the community also comes along in welcoming all of these new members. As you can see here, I always mention that we are getting together as a community to give a warm welcome to these new people that have just joined our community. This will make it such a better environment. It will make your new members feel that much more safer and included so that they too will start welcoming other people as they want to give back what they received. And they also start engaging themselves. On top of this, a very important thing that you should be doing on these posts is actually tagging them on them. So they receive a notification and so that you increase the chances that the member sees this notification, sees the post, and then also comments themselves. Now, something that I've been testing out recently is adding different types of calls to action, be it for them to introduce themselves in the comments or for them to come in and book in a call with me where I add the booking link right on the post, or I ask them some sort of other question to see what gets the best engagement and double down on that. On top of this, what you can do to go an extra step further and start connecting members together is tag people that have something in common. Be it because they speak the same language, they're from the same place, they live in the same place, their business is similar, their aspirations are the same, or whatever it may be that you can find out. Make sure to tag those 2 people together and get a conversation started. If you do this, you will be surprised at how much faster and how much deeper the connections will form and how much better your engagement in your community will become. Another method that I'm using to increase the engagement is by using gamification in 2 different ways. The first, of course, is with the leaderboards. You're able to see everything that you unlock at the different levels inside of my community. And of course, naturally, the higher the level, the bigger the reward is. Now, this way, members will have a clear path and a clear sight of what their unlocks are, and they will be able to take action on that and engage inside of the community to not only participate, to make more connections, and also to unlock these prizes. Now, I don't just stop there. On top of these level unlocks that people get, people are also able to win prizes by engaging. In my case, inside of my Start Here course, I have Go High Level for Skool games. In this case, it's the games inside of my own community, much like the Skool games do their own. Now, inside of my community, every 30 days, I take a screenshot of the 30-day leaderboard and I give the number 1 spot a one-on-one call with me. The second place gets $20 in cash and the third place gets $10 in cash. Now, there are rules for this, of course, because at the end of the day, I get quite a lot of engagement, as you can see here, by the leaderboards. So I want to make sure that people do try their very best to be able to reach these prizes. Now, every single month I change these. So I either change them completely, or for the cash prizes, I am trying to increase them month by month to make them more and more enticing for people to try to win. And of course, I also increase the minimum engagement threshold so that it incentivizes people to take even more action and engage even more. Make sure that you use this inside of your Skool community because Skool does the gamification very well. Even if you're just using the leaderboards, this is going to take your community so much further than if you do not use it. Now, the third method that I use to increase daily engagement is by making daily value posts. And what I mean by daily value posts, it's literally posts that do not push people to do anything, but just consume the value and learn a lot of new information that they can then implement into their business to take them that much further. Trust me, if you show up every single day with value after value after value, now of course you can every other day or every so often sprinkle in some calls to actions to get people to book in calls with you or to check out your paid community or anything else. But regardless, if you show up daily, people will start seeing you everywhere. People will start trusting you more, people will start getting to know you better, and people will start opening up to the idea of potentially buying something from you, either to get more access to you, or to get better performance, or to get faster results. So make sure that you focus on being the most valuable person as you can possibly be, not only inside of your community, but also outside, so that first of all, you can build on your personal brand, and so that you can develop these very good connections with your members who are then going to start commenting every single day under your posts, either sharing their thoughts, thanking you for the post, or giving even more feedback. You can see here, this post that I made yesterday got 14 likes and 17 comments, and I have yet to answer a single one of them. So when I do, this post will get even more engagement. This will make me rank even better inside of the discovery. Now, the last thing that I do to increase my engagement is incentivizing people to post, be it asking them for reviews or asking them to share what they're doing inside of their communities in here, or by sharing their wins. I ask everyone to post whatever comes into mind in here. And what happens is that, as you can see, people start posting without me having to do anything. You can see here, yesterday and today, 2 of my members made posts, and you can see this got very good engagement. This one's still very new. It's gotten 1 comment, but the trend is for this to increase. When your members start posting, and if you ask them yourself, people will actually start doing it. People don't usually mind. They're just scared of doing it at first because they don't want to be the first or they don't want to be the second. But if you ask them, and you ask them nicely, and you've provided all of this value, they'll want to give something back to you. And so they'll be more inclined to share their stories, to share their value, and to share anything else that comes to mind. And when your members start posting one after the other, your community is slowly going to start developing. It's going to take a life of its own. And before you know it, you will not need to add any fuel to the fire for this community to continue engaging on without you. So with that said, if you want to learn exactly what I did to grow this Skool community to 456 members and my paid community to 120-ish members in just 8 weeks, make sure to check out this video here, because I break down step by step how I did it with no followers, no content, and no ads.